Hey guys, it's Pinup Palmer here, and thank you so much for coming to my new channel. I know I finally did it, and I'm quite excited, and I'm very nervous. May poop myself a little bit. That's my dog Rosie, passed out there in the back. Say hi, Rosie. She says hi. If you are new here to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below because I will be uploading new content every other week or so. Today what we are doing is a nice Rita Hayworth wave. So if you want to learn how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Here are the list of items that you are going to need to achieve this look. You will need a 1-inch curling iron, just like this, or any kind for that matter. A big paddle brush with long bristles, a blow dryer, some duckbill pins, and a lot of bobby pins, and of course, hairspray. And then you're set. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so here's its hair in its natural state. Yes, I know I look like the beginning of a Garnier Fructis commercial, but hey, that's okay. So we have to divide up the hair into a couple different sections. The first one you're gonna want to get a nice part. I like going from my right to left. Get a nice clean part. And I like mine pretty deep. It's very Rita Hayworth. Also, my face is wider on this side, so I try to hide it with more hair. Okay, so here is one of the parts that we're going to start with, or at least just to get out of our way. So what you're going to want to do is find your ear. Find your ear. There she is. Okay. And you're going to want to start right at the back of the ear and go all the way up, and then that's your first section. So all the way down, ear. Pull it apart. There you go. It's kind of what you want. Get rid of those. Twist it. Twist it, twisting. Still twisting. And I'm gonna just kind of clip it back here to get it out of my face with the duckbill. Out of my face. Out of my face. Then we're gonna do the crown part next, okay? So this is kind of usually the big bang that you see in front of the hair. So how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna start about back of the head right here, go all the way down, right back to the ear. Twist this, get it out of the way. Next, we're gonna do the same thing that we did on this side, but on this side. So once again, find your ear. Hey ear, what's up? How you doing? Can you hear me? Go all the way up. Sometimes it just kind of naturally does it. My hair's kind of used to it by now. Twist it and get that also out of your hair. These are just kind of layers that I'm reminding myself to do later. So what you guys are gonna need now is I'm gonna start from the bottom and I'm gonna work way up to the top. So how I do that is I go by my ear again and I take it all the way back across. Start on this side, take it up by your top of the ear, go all the way across. Kind of make like a ponytail. Twist this. Basically just get it out of your way so you don't start curling it accidentally. And you look like a crazy person. Brush all of these. I like taking them and I like splitting it down the middle. Okay. And now starts the curling process. You are gonna wanna take about a 1/2 inch of hair. Don't go too thick. Okay, so that should be about where your happiest place is. Depending on like how thick your hair is, how thin your hair is. If you have thin hair, you could do a little bit of a thicker strand, but if you have really thick hair like me, it's better, the smaller the better, and you'll get a better curl out of it. So take about that wide, that's really hard to show thin, but about that thin. Take it, brush it. All right, now take your curling iron, open the barrel, place the hair in between the barrel, go all the way as high as you can, and you're gonna twist downwards, okay? So roll it down. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Don't forget to get these ends. If you don't get these ends, this whole thing goes to I'm not kidding. So, if you have long hair like me, I like to push it in and slowly but surely get those ends. Curl it back up. Keep holding on to that little piece of the end there. All right, say that's good. I think I've killed it enough. I kind of like to scrunch it a little bit, let it go. Your hair should look like this. I don't know if you guys know Tony Medina, but like his Vintage Touch, he told me when you curl your hair, it should shrink at least about half its size. So when you let the curl go, if it's not at least half its size, you didn't do it right. But don't leave it just like that. What we want to do is to pin it. I like to pin curl it so I can hold it all later, go eat something, and then go back and then brush it out because I like a better hold. It will literally hold all day. So you're gonna take that curl, take your little handy dandy little bobby pins. You're gonna take it, take 2 fingers, you're gonna roll her up, stick her right in, and it should look something like that. A perfect little donut. You can see right through it. I can see right through you! Death becomes her, anybody? No? Okay, fine. Okay, now what you want to do is you're gonna repeat this process the same way. The same way. This is so hard to do on camera. I'm like, how do people do this? This is what you guys wanted. Make sure you get those ends or else this whole thing goes to turd. All right. Scrunch it. Ooh, let it drop. Yes. Let's roll her up. And there we are. 2 donuts. And you're gonna repeat this process on this side. Fast forward. Okay, so we are finally done with the bottom portion of this side. I have a lot more hair to go, so this is what you guys wanted. Now we're gonna start on the right side. Basically, it's the same thing. We're gonna roll it downwards. Everything is rolled the same way on the same exact sides, guys. Okay, finally finished with the bottom portion of my hair. Now it's on to the middle section. What we're gonna do next is head on to the second layer. So I'm gonna divide it in half again. So I'm gonna go a little bit higher, take it a little bit higher, put it back into a ponytail, pin it back again, and repeat. Okay, so now I have finished all of the back pin curls, all going down the same direction, same thing, same direction. And now I'm on to the 2 side parts that, remember, we twisted them earlier. I am now gonna start with these, okay? So this is how we're gonna do it, okay? So let's take a piece in layers, twist that, get it up out of the way, and let's start on these layers, and you should at least have 2 sections here. So let's split this in half. Bam. You're gonna roll these the same way, all right? You're gonna take your barrel, open it up, wrap it around a couple times, and hold it there for a few seconds. Let it go, scrunch it. You should get something like that. Let that go, and I'm just gonna curl this side, and then I'm gonna put them together. So, and we let go. Scrunch it, take them together, wind them both up. Actually, I'm gonna take my duck pins for these. I like using these closer to the face because they're just easier. Slide it right in. Do the same thing, divide it into 2. Okay, so I'm done with this side, is finally complete. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side now, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds, okay? Bye. 13 hours later. We have finally finished the back, the sides of the pin curls. But we're still not done yet. We still got a little ways to go, and that is the big curl. This is where it gets just slightly a little bit complicated. Even I get confused sometimes because you see I got these wonky kind of bangs here because I was like, oh, I want to look like Goldie Hawn and Death Becomes Her. Wrong idea, never do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this piece into half, okay? So we're going to take the front bangs, we're going to divide it in half and cut it all the way across here so you get 2 separate parts. You're going to take the bigger kind of chunk and you're going to throw it back. And so what you have left now are these little bangs. We're actually gonna curl these a little bit differently than the other ways that we curled this. I'm actually going to curl them back. So I'm actually gonna do a barrel roll. So take all the way at the end. All right, we're gonna release it. Okay, and now we're gonna take that curl that we have. We're gonna go back roll it up your fingers, take the curl, and pin it that way. See? Ta-da! And we're gonna do the same thing from here over. And we're done, thank God. I'm gonna go eat right now and I will see you guys later and then I'll show you guys the brush out and the ending result, okay? Okay, and we're back. So now it's time to take out the pin curls and see what we got going on here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to tease the crap out of this. And don't be afraid of teasing. So honestly, how I like to tease is I take like little sections like this and I just hit in the back. Don't be afraid, you're not gonna ruin the curl. If you did it right, it's gonna be pretty much set in. I also like to under tease like this and take little chunks. And we're gonna do the same all around the hair. Okay. So now it's to go back in with your paddle brush and start kind of smoothing it out really gently. Don't overdo it. Don't brush really hard. So you're gonna start sculpting the curls.
Okay guys, it's time to tame this beast of a hair that I have, and here's what I'll do. Basically what I am doing, I am trying to find the S-waves in my hair. And when you find the perfect S-wave, when you start brushing it, take your duckbill pins, put it in the places in certain spots of the S-wave to hold it. And then once you are done with that and you are happy with the way it looks, go ahead and take your hairspray and go ahead and spray it all over your hair. Then immediately take your blow dryer and freeze your hair in its place. Make sure your hair dryer is on the lowest form of breeze or else you're just gonna blow your hair away. And as you see now what I am doing with my ends of my hair, I like to take my thumb and roll my hair underneath my thumb and also under teasing it to give it just a little bit more pump and volume. My hair normally is actually more fluffier than this, so you guys are actually getting a bad hair day from me, but what can you do? And there you have it, a nice Rita Hayworth wave. Hairspray, always more hairspray. But basically it's a nice soft Rita Hayworth kind of vibe. There it is, all done. I finally did it, yay! All right guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in to my new channel. If you like this video, go ahead and give that like button a nice hit. And don't forget to subscribe down below. And here is my other handle. You can find me at Pinup Palmer on Instagram. Till next time, Pinups. See you guys later.